Hey guys, Break here. Today I thought I'd do a quick little update video because we're living in some pretty crazy times at the moment with lockdowns and everything. So I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update. And during this video I'll try and give a couple of gold making tips as well. And we do have a good gold making video coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that, talking about how to make gold towards the end of an expansion at the end of Battle for Azeroth. So yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. So for those of you who don't know, I live in London and we have been in lockdown for a few weeks now. And I have been doing a daily vlog on the lockdown on my other channel. For those of you who don't know, I have a smaller vlogging channel, which I will leave a link to in the description below. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I've been up to in real life, then you can check out that channel. Because things have been so crazy, I thought I'd just have to vlog this, and yeah, we've got some support on that channel, so that's been really good. So thank you for those guys who have been watching. So like most people, I have been in lockdown for the past few weeks, including working from home, basically not allowed to leave the house. So things have been very strange, and it's meant sort of WoW has not been at the forefront of my mind. And combining that with the fact that it is the end of an expansion, often people kind of lose interest at the end of an expansion. You're just waiting for the new expansion to do some new stuff. And I think that's particularly been the case with BFA because it hasn't been the best expansion, let's be honest. Probably been one of the worst that they have had, and that's a bit unfortunate. But I am excited for the new expansion. I really think that WoW sort of comes in waves, and one expansion's good, one expansion's bad. You know, MOP was good, WoD was bad. Legion was good, BFA was bad. So hopefully the next expansion will be a good one, and I'm confident that Blizzard will pull it out the bag because they always seem to after a bad expansion. And I'm really hoping we can get on the beta to check things out and yeah, test some things and experience the new stuff as quickly as possible. However, the past few days I've been playing a lot of WoW and getting back into things. And to be honest, for me, usually I do play a fair bit towards the end of expansions. I don't know, I just really concentrate on my gold making. I find some cool methods of making gold. And because there's not much else to do, I just concentrate on doing that, collecting some things, and yeah, making a lot of gold. So I am pretty excited that I can do some more of that towards the end of this expansion and hopefully make some videos for you guys who are looking to make a bit of gold, maybe get their long boy mount before the new expansion comes out and it goes away. So yeah, I know a lot of people are trying to get this, so it's quite a big deal. So anyway, that's sort of where I've been and what my thoughts are about BFA, and hopefully we can do some fun stuff moving forward. But yeah, the new expansion is definitely the thing I'm most excited about. Classic is a whole nother thing. Now, as you guys know, I am sort of halfway through my classic WoW challenge. Well, maybe not halfway through. I'm only on 1,000 gold and I'm supposed to be getting 10,000 gold. But I mean, obviously the first 1,000 gold is the most difficult to get. And I'm not even level 60 yet. So I think when I hit level 60, that's going to be easier. And to be honest, I don't really know what's going to happen with the challenge. I know some people really enjoyed it, but a lot of people just kind of complained that I was doing the same thing every episode. And unfortunately, when you're doing a gold making challenge, it's very difficult, particularly if you've done more than 10 episodes, to do something completely different each time. You know, because you're doing a gold challenge, you just want to do the same things that make you the gold. So some people like to see that consistency, but I know a lot of people were saying sort of, oh, why are you just flipping things again? We've already seen that. And yeah, I don't want to make a challenge that people aren't that interested in, or just think I'm doing the same thing. So I don't really know what's going to happen with that. I'm going to try and finish the challenge because I think when I get to level 60, there's going to be lots more interesting things to be doing and a lot more possibilities for gold making. I know the mage farming on Classic is quite a big deal. So hopefully we can finish off the challenge and do some new stuff. But yeah, I mean, let me know, guys, what you want from that, because I did have a few comments in my last video just saying, oh, you're doing the same thing. And if people aren't really enjoying it, then I won't bother making it. Because in general, I am a sort of modern WoW player. I'm not going to be a classic WoW YouTuber. I'm going to be a sort of new WoW YouTuber, a BFA WoW YouTuber, and the new expansion Shadowlands WoW YouTuber, doing a bit of classic videos on the side. That is the kind of goal of the channel. That's what I always planned on doing. I never planned on doing full-time classic. Classic was just kind of something to do in the background if I wanted to do something a bit different, and that's going to continue. So I'm not going to be doing classic all the time, but I'm just going to dip my feet into it and do a couple of videos when I find a fun way to make gold, and then most of the time I'm going to be doing the new expansion stuff. Anyway, that is where I've been. If you guys want to hear more or see more of the strange things we've been up to, then do check out my That London Duo other channel that I'll link in the description. But obviously that is not a WoW channel, that's just a vlogging channel, the things I've been doing. Anyway, enough rambling. Thought it would be fun just to summarize some of the things that have been happening in the WoW gold making community recently, and hopefully you guys will see some fun new gold making things in case you haven't been reading any of the news. And we do have a pretty good video coming out tomorrow when we've got lots of gold making tips, so do stay tuned for that. But anyway, what has been happening, I'm going to first look at the WoW economy weekly wrap up on Wowhead. So Blizzard recently announced a change to legacy loot for Legion. So now when you run Legion old dungeons and raids, you're going to get a lot more items because they've changed things. Before it mattered how many players were in the raid, so if you only went in with like a couple of people, you weren't going to get much loot, but now they're always going to drop 5 items. So that could be good for farming some raw gold. I know some of you guys like to do that. Comlet did a video on this, but lots of people think that there is potential for these to be really good gold makers in the next expansion. And it's quite hard to kind of solo these right now, though you can do it. But next expansion is going to be a lot easier, obviously, and they could be cool for making gold. The price of Legion items might go down, but for now, that's just kind of speculation. We'll see what happens with that. So another thing is this week is the Brawl Comp Stomp, where you fight against the kind of computer guys, not real players. And apparently this is one of the best ways to get marks of honor. So, you guys need marks of honor for a lot of professions to get the rank 3s, and it can be really annoying, particularly if you don't like PvP, to actually do this. But apparently the Brawl Comp Stomp is one of the best ways to get these, and you can farm up the rank 3s really, really quickly. So if you guys do fancy getting your professions up, and I think now is a great time to do that, particularly if you're leveling new characters, then make sure you check out the Comp Stomp and grind out some marks of honor. And a final little gold making tip, which I will discuss in tomorrow's video in a lot more detail, is, people are always asking what professions should I get towards the end of an expansion. Well, I think definitely my top 2 are going to be Enchanting and Inscription. Now, Enchanting is just ridiculously good because it has so many old world things. When people are leveling up characters, they want to enchant their heirlooms, or people want to get sort of illusions and stuff like that. Enchanting is really, really good for that, and obviously it's still good for the BFA enchants as well, but the old world enchants really do shine towards the end of an expansion. And the other profession is Inscription. Now, Inscription obviously makes glyphs, and when people are leveling new characters and doing all these fun things they do at the end of an expansion, glyphs start selling really well. And again, in tomorrow's video, I go over which glyphs are going to sell the best. But yeah, make sure you do have a character with Inscription. If you don't already, it's really easy to get up and get most of the glyphs. So if you don't have one of those characters, it's going to be pretty easy to get. And I mean, the main thing about Enchanting and Inscription as well is they both have shuffles you can do. With Inscription, you can turn herbs into pigments with milling, and with Enchanting there's actually lots of shuffles you can do with disenchanting and everything. And again, when sort of normal profession stuff isn't working very well, such as sort of BFA enchants, or I don't know, maybe some of the gear isn't selling as well as it used to because it's the end of an expansion, the shuffles will still probably work, particularly if you're not on a high pop server. The shuffles could actually be pretty profitable for you. So again, stuff like enchanting, stuff like inscription, and even sort of tailoring as well, they're going to be really good for doing your shuffles. And yeah, maybe I'll do a video on the best shuffles in the next couple of days. But anyway guys, that is it. A quick update from me. We'll have a lot more videos coming soon, including my one tomorrow and a couple next week as well, hopefully. And I'm excited for the new expansion, like I say. Really hope I get on that beta to check it out. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, see ya.